Dogecoin about to fall off a cliff? Over the last year and a half, we've seen dozens of new unexpected events, from the pandemic sweeping across the world to the rapid recovery in stocks soon after. Then assets like Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies saw a significant rally. However, one of the biggest surprises had to be the incredible rally we saw with Dogecoin. After an exciting few months full of speculation, Dogecoin hit its high and since has fallen by over 70%. So, will Dogecoin really be wiped out by market volatility? And if not, what will price look like in the coming days? Hi, welcome to Crypto Doge News, where we publish the most up-to-date cryptocurrency news every single day. But before we go any further, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so that you get notified every time we upload a new video. Now, let's get right into it. Dogecoin started off as a joke, really, and its ability to survive is far more speculative. Case in point, Dogecoin wasn't created to be a serious contender in the crypto space. According to Bitwave CEO Pat White, Doge was really started to poke fun at Bitcoin. However, it cannot be denied that, joke or not, Dogecoin has really made its mark on the crypto world. Dogecoin returned greater than 27,000% between early November and early May, when Tesla's CEO Elon Musk, aka the Doge Father, hosted Saturday Night Live and made mention of the people's currency, Dogecoin. But since hitting a high of 73 cents per token, the people's currency has imploded. On July 20, you could snag a single Dogecoin for a little over 16 cents, which represents a decline of approximately 78% in just over 10 weeks. Well, that's a massive dump. While many Doge supporters believe that Doge will recover from this collapse, others feel that the Dogecoin pump and dump is nearing its end. Why, you may ask? Their reasoning is as follows. It was never particularly inexpensive to complete transactions on Dogecoin's blockchain. There are well over a dozen popular cryptocurrencies that can complete transactions for a fraction of the total cost of a Dogecoin payment. Dogecoin's validation and settlement times were never that impressive. Quite a few of the digital currencies that offer significantly lower transaction fees than Dogecoin also validate and settle payments quicker too. At its peak, Dogecoin can reportedly process 40 transactions per second. Meanwhile, payment processor Visa can handle 24,000 transactions per second. Based on the typical number of transactions being validated on Dogecoin's blockchain per day, it would take almost 4 decades for Dogecoin to do what Visa and MasterCard combined can do daily, about 700 million transactions. Dogecoin has never been widely accepted beyond cryptocurrency exchanges. It's taken 8 years just for 1,400 mostly obscure companies worldwide to take Dogecoin as payment. While these arguments do have validity, but we cannot entirely agree with them. Dogecoin does have a significantly lower transaction fee relative to crypto's big two, Bitcoin and Ethereum. For instance, Dogecoin has a transaction fee of less than $1, as opposed to Bitcoin with an average transaction fee of more than $15. A fee that is steadily increasing. And yes, while Dogecoin's transaction fees may be lower than Bitcoin's and Ethereum's, they are considerably higher than other popular cryptos like Ripple or Stellar. However, we cannot disregard the upcoming Dogecoin upgrades, which will see considerably better advancements. According to developer Patrick Lauder, the changes will reduce average fees 100 times for standard transactions on the Dogecoin chain, split full control over all aspects of fees between miners and node operators, rely less on core development, and bring back a functional, small, free transaction space that incentivizes keeping the network healthy. Well, Dogecoin is indeed getting a much-needed facelift that brings it closer to the level of Bitcoin. However, Musk, on the other hand, wishes to update Dogecoin via Ethereum in order to increase transaction rates and lower transaction costs. During a speech at a Crypto Council for Innovation's Bitcoin World event earlier this week, Musk elaborated on the idea, stating there may be some merit in combining something like Ethereum and Dogecoin, further revealing he owns some Ethereum tokens in addition to his Bitcoin and Dogecoin. Bitcoin by itself simply cannot scale to become the monetary system for the world at base layer. Musk says, arguing Bitcoin will struggle to become peer-to-peer cash without the adoption of a second-layer network. There's some merit in considering something that has higher max transaction rate and lower transaction costs, and seeing how far you can take a single-layer network with exchanges acting as a de facto second layer. I think you could take that further than people realize, and as bandwidth increases over time, latency decreases. A longtime supporter of Dogecoin, Musk has this year fully embraced the somewhat satirical cryptocurrency, issuing calls for upgrades and promising his rocket company SpaceX will put a literal Dogecoin on the literal moon. But despite everything, Dogecoin's price has fallen below 20 cents, marking a devastating retracement from the highs it recorded earlier this year. That begs the question, is it possible for Dogecoin to make a comeback? The question of whether Dogecoin's price can bounce back is a difficult one to answer. It's most impossible for anyone to predict the short-term movement of any asset, especially a cryptocurrency. However, according to the charts, Dogecoin could fall even further. Dogecoin is currently trading near 19 cents. As of now, the trend is pointed lower as it continues to squeeze to the downside. If we were to test the 16-cent level, which has been support, that would leave Dogecoin down about 10% from current levels. If it were to fall even further down to the 50-week moving average, we'd be looking at a decline closer to 40%. However, given that we are already down so much from the highs, we're not looking at that level at the moment. So for now, let's see what happens if Dogecoin gets to 16 cents. Experts, on the other hand, believe that Dogecoin will not be wiped out anytime soon. According to wallet investor, Dogecoin is a good long-term investment. In subsequent years, it will grow steadily within the 0.329 trading range in 2021. Crypto News is also optimistic about the price of Dogecoin. They believe that the Dogecoin price will cross $1 by the end of 2021. However, with an extremely bullish trend, the price may reach $1.70. And on the contrary, if the bears take over, then the price may close the yearly trade at 91 cents. Further, by 2023, the price may reach $1.40 and attempt hard to maintain above these levels throughout 2024 by trading at $1.70, and eventually by 2025 close the trade around $1.96. Sounds enticing, right? But do bear in mind that predictions should always be viewed with caution. Investing is always a risk, and investing in cryptocurrency is an even higher risk as they are extremely volatile. Your money can go up or down in the blink of an eye, so you should be prepared to lose cash. Yes, I agree, the world of cryptos is definitely bright and illustrious, but there's also a whole world of cryptocurrencies that barely survive the volatile electronic currency market. So what are your thoughts on Dogecoin? Will it be able to overcome the downward trend? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, if you found our video informative, do like it and share it with your friends. Until next time, stay tuned and subscribe to our channel for all new updates coming up.